Hey guys, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and welcome to Hot Lap, the place to find out what's new and hot in the Mustang world and some fun stuff happening here at AM. Now, speaking of fun stuff here at AM, as you can see, I'm standing in front of part of our 2015 fleet, EcoBoost and 2 GTs right here. We're at our local drag strip and we're shaking these things down with the Bama team doing some testing. Now, while we're here, we're actually caught up with AM customer Mike Zwick and his all-motor 2012 GT. You might remember him from a few episodes ago, and he's chasing down the all-motor record. Well, guess what? He's back with some new mods, and he's going for that record. Let's check it out. Hey guys, so we're here with Mike Zwick and his 2012 automatic GT. Now, you may remember from a few episodes ago, we caught up with Mike here, talked a little bit about his mods and his car here, which is currently going a 1094. You're chasing down the 1070s, right, Mike?
Correct.
All right, cool. Now, what have you done since we caught up with you last?
Yeah, it was about August when we met up, and the car went into the shop, and we lightened it up and added a little more tweaks to it.
That's what I like to hear. Now, get specific with some of those tweaks. I know you were talking about a water pump originally.
Yeah, we put the electric water pump on the car, and we dropped the K-member and put a tubular one on it.
Very cool, from UPR. And then you got some of their products in the back as well, right?
Right, we went with a UPR anti-roll bar and some Viking shocks on the rear.
Okay.
We dropped about, I want to say 60 to 65 pounds off the vehicle.
What are you hoping for tonight? I mean, I know you're chasing on that 10.7, but I mean, do you think it's got it in it?
Well, we are running a different blend of gas in it. When we saw it, I was running E85, I'm running a FTW blend, and we picked up about 22 horsepower just by changing the fuel.
That is craziness, man. So we got a new tune in the car, the new fuel. Guess it's just time to get this thing in the line and see if these 1070s are in the air tonight. So Mike just made his first pass of the night. Looks like he had a little issue with the burnout, really couldn't heat up the tires good enough, but nevertheless he still went low 11, so not a bad first pass. I'm sure he's gonna do another one and hopefully it's a little lower. All right, Michael, I noticed from doing the burnout, the car really wouldn't smoke them up. What's going on?
I don't know, it's something in the tune. I don't think we have everything turned off, so I just uploaded my E85 tune, we'll see what it does.
Okay, so it still should run pretty good on the E85 tune, right?
Yeah, it should still run.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, Mike, so a couple of 11.1s, a couple of 11.0s, and of course a 10.9. I think this thing should be a bracket car. What do you think?
I'll tell you, man, I'm gonna try to run True Street next year because it is a bracket car.
10.9 is still better than a lot of people can do, that's for sure, and it's still very respectable for basically a bolt-on car, correct?
Yeah, I'll be home probably in about 30 minutes, just drive it straight home.
There you go, man. Well, I tell you what, we have a lot of fun hanging out with Mike, and we're definitely gonna follow him again as he goes for the record. So again, guys, stay tuned. And Mike, thanks so much again for letting us hang out with you, brother.
No problem, thank you.
Hey guys, Stephanie here with new products for you, starting with some extra bling for your convertible or even your coupe. I'm talking about this laser-etched wind deflector with a few different logo options, as well as with an illuminated and non-illuminated option fitting 2011 to 14 Mustangs. First and foremost, Vert owners are going to love this product for its ability to reduce turbulence and wind noise when you're driving with the top down, so you can hear your radio, and if you're Justin, you don't have to worry about wrecking your hair when you're driving at highway speeds. As for coupe owners, this is available in illuminated versions only, so you can add a little touch of customization to your ride. As far as the logo options go, AM will be offering many, including the Mustang lettering, the Tri-Bar Pony emblem, different Cobra emblems, and the always majestic Running Pony emblem. The illuminated versions will offer the same logos, but with different color options, including red, green, blue, orange, and white. Install of the actual wind deflector is a breeze. It simply slips underneath your rear headrest, no permanent modification necessary. For install of the illuminated deflector, there are a few different ways that you can wire them in. You can wire into your brake lights and have it illuminate whenever you step on your brakes, or you can wire into your headlights and have it stay illuminated the entire time that your headlights are on. Either way, the install couldn't be easier. Basic power and ground, 2-wire install. So if you 11 to 14 Vert owners are looking to do something just a little bit different with your wind deflector, or if you're a coupe owner looking to add a little bit of bling, then be sure to check out the laser-etched wind deflector, available for the 2011 to 14 convertible or coupe by clicking on the link below if you're watching this from YouTube. If you're watching from somewhere else, head on over to the new products tab on the homepage. The Bama crew recently took the Bama GT500 down to the strip to do some testing with a cold air intake and tune to get real results for the quarter mile. Let's see how they did.
All right guys, so you always see me in the shop working on our cars, installing the cold air intakes along with the tune, dyno testing them and showing you the results. Well, that's all fine and good at all, but we always like to say, what is your dyno sheet trap? Well, we're here to find out today. We got the Bama brothers along with me, our GT500, and we're gonna see what some real world results are, right?
That's right, we're gonna install a C&L cold air intake in our Bama 93 race tune and see what time improvements we can make in the quarter mile.
Nice, now we have to baseline the car first, right, to see what our improvements are gonna be.
Absolutely, we'll run the car stock to see what kind of numbers we're gonna get, and we'll throw the intake and the tune on, and we'll run it down the track again and see what kind of times we shave off.
That's right, man, let's get it out of the way and see how we do. All right guys, so baseline run in the books. The car went 11:49 at 124. Paul, just about what you expected with these cars, right?
Yeah, pretty much for a 13, 14 GT500 with street tires. So now we're getting ready to put the C&L intake on the car, put our 93 race tune on it, really fix those factory limitations so the throttle won't close from the beginning of a pull and really put some timing into the car.
Cool. Now, Mike, tell these guys at home what we realistically can expect when doing these mods.
Typically, the GT500 will pick anywhere from 30 to 50 horsepower, and I'm hoping we can shave a good couple tenths off our times.
We gotta have another pass. That's so unfair. The car would have gone 11.
That was a solid launch too, and it was just rattling off the limiter in every gear. All right, guys, so the car just went 11.1 at 127, dropping down from what, 11.4, so.
Yeah, we need to do another pass. The car's got 11 O's or 1099s.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, 1084. That's unbelievable.
There you go. And that sounded slow.
And it sounded slow, like easy, like grandma driving there. Wow.
Well, guys, the first pass after we installed the C&L intake and the Bama tune, the GT500 went 11.1 at 127. Well, guess what? Just went 10.8 again at 127. Paul, the parts are doing their job, man.
Yeah, awesome job with the parts, optimized our tune, and the results were amazing.
Yeah, and Mike, really, I mean, for the time and the money, you can't beat it.
You can't beat it. For under $1,000, a half hour to install it. It's usually the first mod everybody's going to do anyway. Great stuff. Worked out awesome.
Absolutely, man. Well, be sure to check out a Bama C&L combo for your ride, and stay tuned for more real-world testing here at AmericanMuscle.com. All right, guys, time to kick the tires on this episode's Mustang News, the place where I talk about what's new and hot in the Mustang world, along with some other fun stuff happening here at American Muscle. Now, as you may or may not have imagined, we are neck deep in everything that is 2015 Mustang right now. But hey, we're not complaining. It's a lot of fun tearing into a new car, doing lots of burnouts, of course, and of course running these things on the dyno. Now, speaking of dyno runs, the guys at Bama Performance have been hard at work with these new cars, developing their new tunes, and so far the early numbers are impressive. In fact, the EcoBoost car has picked up over 50 wheel horsepower with just a tune only, while our GT is now currently making 403 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque at the rear wheels. Again, guys, this is just tune only, and these boys are just getting started, so definitely stay tuned for more. See what I did there? All right, I'll stop. Speaking of fun, the guys from Kooks Performance recently stopped by to check out some of our new 2015s, and while they were here, they decided to do a little measuring for some of their future exhaust systems and actually their long tube headers. Now, we're really happy to be working with these guys, and we can't wait to see these long tube and exhaust offerings for all the S550s, so be sure to stay tuned for these 15 products hitting the site very soon. We have new products hitting the site every day for these cars. All right, guys, we usually like to end Mustang news on a good note, and that means free stuff, so let's show you guys what we're giving away this month. Bang, there it is, the Flowmaster Outlaw Series exhaust axle back for your 2015 V6 GT or EcoBoost. Now, this is actually the first exhaust that Flowmaster is offering for the new S550, and we're the first ones to carry it. And guess what? We're just gonna give it away because that's what we do. So if you guys have an S550 and you wanna get in on this action, click the link below if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you happen to be watching this somewhere else, just simply follow the link listed at the bottom of the screen.
Rounding out this month's exciting new product is something I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for. Raxiom has just released its taillight trim for 10 to 12 owners who would like to upgrade to the awesome 13 and 14 taillight. Now, as you may or may not know, the taillights will fit on the older cars, but there will be a gap between the bottom of the light and the bumper. So Raxiom created these trim pieces to seamlessly fill that gap. And as you can see on the 2011 behind me, the material matches perfectly to the OE 13 and 14 gloss black tails. Of course, these trim pieces are included in the conversion kit that is available on the site that use the factory Ford tails. But if you already picked up a set of the 13 or 14 tails, you can always pick up the Raxiom trim pieces by themselves. If you'd like to take a closer look at the trim or the conversion kit, you can always feel free to stop by the new products tab on the homepage of AmericanMuscle.com and check out the newest products for your Mustang.
All right, guys, before I get out of here, I just want to remind you we have a ton of contests currently running, and I'll remind you about all of them right now, so get that mouse ready to start clicking. Now, before I even start with them, just a friendly reminder, if you are watching this on YouTube, you're gonna have a clickable link pop up for each contest, or if you're watching this somewhere like Facebook, you're just gonna have to simply follow the link listed on the screen. So here we go. First up, the CNL and Bama combo giveaway. Again, for any 2015 GT, V6, or EcoBoost, AmericanMuscle.com is giving away a CNL cold air intake along with a custom Bama tuner loaded with 3 custom tunes. The second contest we have currently running right now is the Ford Star giveaway. Again, AmericanMuscle.com and Ford Star are teaming up to give away the very first set of F14 wheels from Ford Star engraved with your very own name and serial number. Very cool. Last but not least, the November sweepstakes. We're giving away $450 to be used here at AmericanMuscle.com, sure to make your Cyber Monday that much sweeter. So again, if you want to enter this one, click the link below or go to muscle.am/Mustang sweeps. Now, we're out of here, guys, for this month. By now, the video team and I should be in Las Vegas for the 2014 SEMA show. So be sure to keep it locked right here at AmericanMuscle.com for all the latest video updates of all the craziness and all the new 2015 Mustangs from the show. And for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.